No, como carritos que mejor de ayer. In the previous episode, I searched for an escape from the Chilean wet winter and into the Argentinian dry Pampa and Cordillera, and through the wind and the snow, I continued south. Although there were many bike problems, I somehow found a way around them and followed through the old Patagonia Express to the little town of Esquiel. I spent several days there with amazing food and great company.
Gracias y muchas gracias para tenerme aquí para la comida magnífica.
But the bike repair was rather unsuccessful. None of the bike shops could open the crank bolt, and after some trying, the only way was the welder at the far end of town. The bigger bike shops simply did not want to look at the bike again, but a small shop agreed to take it overnight and managed to fix it.
Si se ve un poco acá. Aquí finalmente, después de 2-3 días buscando arreglo, ya está arreglado el crank y bottom bracket. ¿Y cómo bien?
I planned the route south through the Pampa in hopes of reaching Ushuaia in few months, and if the repair holds, I should be there before the end of the year and continue in Europe in 2020.
The bike is finally in a reasonably I'll put this in. Is finally in a reasonable state of repair. There's no play in this. The ring is straight. I mean, at the back we only have 2 teeth, but this should be good for at least until Ushuaia, and hopefully the chain would last as well. So today was like really amazing. Like it's been such a long time since I pedaled the bike, and I was like, whoa, this is like a whole different experience. So I did the distance I wanted to do today. It's only 5 p.m. We've got some crazy mountains down there on the Chile side.
Nothing to hold where we let it go. some picture show, cross-eyed old. We were running through the autumn leaves, couple kids just wearing out their jeans. Running Mary, she's our autumn queen. Watch her smoking cigarettes on the street. Down she goes, she blows, cross-eyed old. Down she goes, she blows, outside. Yeah, there's lights up on the door. I'm wondering where you are. Now it's white as snow. Watch the evening glow, cross-eyed.
Move. Move.
Although I was far from the mountains, it was really amazing to have real, rideable roads, and I still try to find the most western route through the Argentinian Pampa and appreciate every great wind cover and the warm, dry days.
We are on the boat and I am the sailor. Who are we? We are on the boat and I am the sailor. We are sitting at the dock, listening to the waves in our hearts, watching wild birds fly as the sun sets down. We are on the boat and I am We are on the boat and I am the sailor. We are on the boat, I am the sailor. Who are we? We are on the boat, and I am the sailor. We are on the boat and I am the sailor. Who are we? We are on the boat and I am the sailor. Am I?
There were towns more often, and I only had to carry a few days' worth of food supplies. The selection was often not great, but random neighborhood stores would have fruits and veggies, and dog guards stationed outside. Even the farm animals have grown their fluffy fur to fight the Patagonian winter, and I was still not out in the open, but at the Precordillera, as the locals call it, the foothills of the Andes, and there always seemed to be little tracks and roads connecting one ranch to another and getting me closer to Ushuaia. Without the bike to complain about, my complaints were mainly focused on the tent that had its poles running through sleeves with holes like basketball t-shirts, and you had to cross them twice before connecting them to the tent body. But the quiet evenings offered great ambience to concentrate on the task at hand.
Yesterday it was quite warm, so it was all wet snow and mud and like water mud, so it was very hard to keep going. So I hope I can do at least 3-4 hours of biking before things get too soft, and maybe then I'll be at lower elevation, so I won't have to walk in the mud or the snow. But for now this is all rideable. Big bag in the front to keep all that winter gear. I mean, I'm not really ultra light, but I think it works pretty well. Yeah, so it's really cold. I'm gonna get moving because my toes are cold. I might have to walk to warm them up at some point. Pumpkin soup, which is like the pumpkin spice latte of South America, the macrib of Argentina. It's actually very nice. Always mix with cold water so that it mixes well. Pasta boiling is gonna boil in here, and then I'm gonna add this mix of veggies as an extra for today, which is gonna be nice. And that's about it for dinner. Outside looking good. The moon is coming out. Look at that pink and orange and purple. So it's gonna be a cold night, but very beautiful. And I'm so happy this road led me to here with those rocks and everything. And I think that's one of the best things about bikepacking is when, you know, you can set up to camp anywhere on the way and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna set up here, watch the sunset, make some soup, and go to sleep.
And finally, I was in the Argentinian Pampa, the flat, windy expanses that stretch all the way to the end of the world. The wind, although from the side, still slowed me down to a crawl. And as I finally made it to Alto Rio Senguer, I really had to stop and reconsider my plan. Do I want to spend weeks on end in the wind, head down and squinting behind my sunglasses, or take my chances with the rain toward the Carretera Austral in Chile?
the cruel moon coming in where you keep looking now. It is the hollow month of March now sweeping in. Let's watch phenomenons to rise out of the darkness now. Within the light, she is my storm and heroine. An old machine that's abandoned by the ancient races stand. I hear them humming down below in hollow earth. Oh hell, I guess I know no while I will go under too. But just for now, I let the spring and storm return. I left my heart to the wild hunter coming. I live until the call, and I plan to be forgotten when I'm gone. Yes, I believe in the fall. Oh. And I will sleep out in the glade just by the giant tree, to be closer when my spirits pull away. I left a nervous little boy out on the trail today. He's just a mortal to the shouting cavalcade. I left my heart to the wild hunter coming. I live until the call, and I plan to be forgotten when I'm gone. Yes, I believe in the fall. Oh. Let's open up the windows, have Satan departing now. And we'll be even when the blues fall down like, hey, hell, I don't even care no more about Cadejo now. If he's a white one or a black one on the trail. I left my heart to the wild hunter coming. I live until the call, and I plan to be forgotten when I'm gone. Yes, I believe in the fall. Oh, oh. Yes, I believe in the fall.
So for dinner tonight we're gonna have another Chilean specialty, wet snow, which I thought I was escaping, but I think it's better than the wind. The wind was just too much. I was like, I'm gonna get sick with that wind. How are you today? I bet you I'm whiter than you. Hey, look at the baby. Hey, baby. Moo. How many times I have to tell you? No! Sleeping in? Obviously not a very good option right now. These guys have been up and mooing at me since dark. Travel safe, my wet, snowy cow companions. I'm sorry, Fluffers, I need to go. Like, this is the only way out. Oh, it's so beautiful. I know 6107, it's very beautiful. Well, nice hanging out with all of y'all, but I think it's time to go. You guys have a good day, a good year. I hope your grass is green and your water is nice.
I rode into the small town of Gueorguiev and had another disappointing restaurant meal in Chile. I did my shopping in a small store, and although having internet was nice, I took off in search of some quiet camping, somewhere closer to the mountains, and preferably somewhere without cows mooing at me.
Who's outside the fence, huh? boat broke. But at the moment I have nothing to take this out with. I don't even know what's happening here.
Leads you here, where the wind it is yielding, and the light it is clear. To rest upon forever, or to live for one more day. No, I won't restrain the morning. I'll get ready for this spring. Oh, see them planets shining, to the south, to the north, headed out the west wind, gone to find myself a home. Even in the midst of loving you, we are fireflies in a glass cocoon. I've gotta fly away, away. When the night is through,
So it appears that I passed the snow level in the morning and then the rain level, and now I'm kind of stuck at the free wheel level, and I don't think I'm gonna pass this one. I want to see if there's someone here and I can ask if they have pliers or something, because this is not happening. Like pedaling, not happening. Now it comes the moment of truth. Oh, okay. That explains everything. Okay. This is pretty significant. Like, I don't have a real axle. I don't even know how this would have happened. It looks like, okay. So the other two, they broke. This and this, and then somehow that damaged the axle. I don't know, because the teeth are still here. That did not work out. So it really feels very nice not to be worrying about the bike or the chain or the drivetrain or the freewheel. We're gonna give this a shot. It's about 120k to the other side, and should be some nice hiking, hopefully good weather, fingers crossed. But I've got 6 days of food, maybe 7 if needed, and so far the weather is great. Walking, the wind really doesn't bother me, which is amazing, and for a little while I walk alone with the condors in my shadow.
So there's longing in the shoulders now. There was a wildness in that time. Can we now say the sweet were the hours, but hours to find? There was no way to live in simple dreams. There was no straightness to our line, gravel in hand. The darling, we're moving the mountains around. This is the fire of leaving pains, when the love is gone but the need remains. Into the shivering cold of day, when the house is gone but the street remains. Oh, I guess it's true. I guess these rivers never knew. And so finally the nighttime comes. There is no light to cast a blame, no need to hide, no fear who I'd meet in some grocery lane. This is the fire of leaving pains, when the love is gone but the need remains. Into the shivering cold of day, when the house is gone but the street remains. Oh, I guess it's true. I guess these rivers never knew. Sing of seasons till you turn me off. I see their way of letting go, they'll be the same. And whatever changes, these changes I know. This is the fire of leaving pains, when we're not that strong and the need remains. Into the shivering lights of day, when the house is gone but the fields remain. Oh, I guess it's true. I guess these rivers never knew.
And if there was one thing to take away from the walk, it was that there are many ways to do this, and being away from the bike wasn't always bad. The way from now on would be on the water, and I cannot wait to see and show you how that goes.
Smoky flies from whiskey mouths, vagabonds walk this suitcase town. Summer left us beckoning, the cottonwoods were all worn out. Night comes fixing on the day, and the universe arraigned again. Roll to find a flickering light.